Hey guys, so today we're going to be using Photoshop to learn how to impose our graffiti drawings onto the images that we took of a empty building or wall in our neighborhoods. So what I want to do first is I want to open the picture that I took. And so I'm going to be using this image right here. And so I'm clicking that and it's opening it up as a new Photoshop file. I also want to open the picture or scan of my graffiti drawing separately from that. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Open. Now in order for this to work, the image size of your graffiti needs to be smaller than the image size of the photo you took. So what I like to do is check image size, and I'm seeing 962 pixels. Right, I'm going to go over to this and check the image size there, much bigger, and so I want to bring that down, and I think a safe number for me would be 500. And I click OK. Now all I have to do is click and drag my graffiti drawing from this file over onto this tab and drop it. And what I'll do is I'll put it onto this wall right here up in this upper section, so when I'm ready and I have things down in the right size, I can make adjustments to the perspective. Now what I want to do first is I want to make it a little smaller, so I hold shift and I drag from one of the corners down. And that way all of the edges are moving in together and the image doesn't get distorted. When I get it where I want it to be, it's important that I don't rotate it, because the perspective tool is going to help us keep the image in the right perspective without rotating it. So I hold the control key and I start to drag the corners. So I'm going to drag this up here. I'm going to drag this, and what I'm looking to do is to make sure that this is parallel to the edge of the wall. I'll do the same thing on this far side. Line these two corners up to the edge of the far wall. Now I want to make sure that these top and bottom planes are parallel to the top and bottom of the building. And I can see that the top one looks pretty close. I can probably bring this up just a little bit more, but the bottom is a little off, and so what I want to do is fix that. So I think I have to bring this up just a little bit, bring this down just a bit more, and it's not perfect, but that looks okay to me, so I'll go ahead and click enter, and the transform is done. Now there's some other more advanced things you can do once the image is in place and in perspective. A really easy trick for making it look like it fits in just a little bit more with the actual image is changing the opacity, just lowering it a tiny bit, and you'll start to see that those brick or textured lines from the building itself are showing through the graffiti. And that's it.